cracking out the nurse, and I would say 4K2 would be a really good start to getting yourself set up for this plague. Because 4K1, a lot of plagues I know 4K1, 4K0, and that's not going to be where you need your points.
Yep. So this is Suffopit 1. Okay.
Yep, Suffopit. Classic Suffopit. We love classic Suffopit. Hello, Nancy.
You don't know what real classic Suffopit is.
Okay, believe it or not, I played back before the visual reworks.
No, I'm talking about the beta.
Okay, listen here.
Can I tell everyone a fun fact real quick?
Potentially.
In the beta for this game, Suffopit, Ironworks, Cold Tower, and Groaning Storehouse were all one map. One giant map.
Oh, the main buildings, right.
Yep, they were all on one giant map.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Honestly, I wish they'd go back to that.
I hate you, actually. Anyways, we got our first down really quick here.
Yeah, very quick down. And Ruin doing some work as well.
And we saw Corrupt as well.
A little Corrupt. It's a basic Corrupt. It was in case the servers really did a good job hiding. And, oh my goodness, she immediately sprint back. That was really, really well done. Nancy's got to make this chase last.
We're hitting the Nancy with the old Pally tech right here. That's
you
not
know,
Nancy.
Careful who you go for with that, just because you never know who might be running Decisive Strike. And yes, I know, Decisive against Nurse, laughable. But
I mean, you know, if this nurse is like me, they Pally tech without prejudice.
Very possible. Going down, and folks, we'll see.
Now, will it backfire?
There's the
And it
Decisive.
does.
There's the Lithe. Will they get the distance they need, though? They absolutely will. Going to the corner. I think the survivors get 2 or 3 gens for this potentially. At least 2. Getting the blind. 1 gen going down. 90% on this gen, 70% on the other. Servers well on their way. However, they have not broken the 3 gen on main building side. Or wait. Okay, there's a 3 gen.
I think they did.
Okay, wait. Where's the gen on Water Tower? There's no gen on Water Tower?
Oh my goodness.
Okay, there's still something of a 3 gen, but it's a lot. Okay, this is a very weird 3 gen, but it's still 100% a 3 gen.
It's serviceable.
Yeah, these two corner pocket gens where the Nancy's hooked is very, very, very strong, and you even have a totem back here.
My goodness.
But the survivors will most likely be able to get 4 generators done. 2 survivors running in for the unhook though. Ace like, come on, let me get the unhook. Let me get the unhook. Come on, let me get the unhook. Overcome getting them to the distance, but they don't need it. They're just gonna go straight forward. There's the slug. Nancy getting caught on the nurse for a little bit. All nurse has to do is wait 10 seconds though. Is there a pal to go down under? No, they got short blinked. If she gets to mid, that's gonna be huge.
The Nancy giving her the old Dwayne Johnson tech there.
Okay, now you're just making things up.
No, it's the Rock.
No, I know that. Also, going out under the pallet, we saw that Renato out of the corner of her eye. Someone needs someone here, but she can't afford to wait too long. There's the Unbreakable on the Ace.
Ooh. Now, do you think it was wise to use? Well, there's 2 gens left.
Yeah, and I bet you right now Nia's working on that furthest gen to make sure they get 4 gens done.
I think the tunnel here might be what they could still pull through this. It is winnable, but the tunnel here might be what costs them.
Renato's right there.
Oh.
Do they get this?
Yes, they do.
Oh
no.
Word. And fourth gen's complete.
And the Lithe.
Lithe for distance.
Oh, and no.
Ace, 30% on the gen. Nia's gonna go join them. They have made Nancy last so incredibly well. Now, this is going to be Death Hook for Nancy, and they are going to... for a second, I thought they were...
I thought they were bugged for a second.
I will say, generally, unless... there's something in the rules that if the killer is bugged, and it's very obvious if the killer's not picking up and they're trying to, You have to move to get it, but it doesn't matter. Survivors are gonna get the 5th generator done. They all are there working on it.
Oh no.
We're gonna see outs against the nurse. No, Loyalty is in trouble here against Silence.
Oh yeah, huge trouble because like, if you couldn't pull it off with the nurse, oof.
Absolutely. Leaving a slug, they have to go for the slug play. They need to 2-tap every single chase here. And I don't know if someone's going to let him. Renato running to the other side of the map. Very smart move here, giving their survivors a chance for at least 1 out.
It should be worth noting this isn't it's nothing against the skill of the nurse. Anyone can have a bad game, but oof.
Yeah, survivors played this to a T, making sure the nurse chase is decisive. Again, it is always the survivor that you find first is the one they want you to find first. And there's the door open. Are they going to go for the pickup on the ace, though? It looks like they are. Ace crawling desperately for the Nia. And I think they are going to be very, very happy with this. Again, Ace was the survivor that had Deli and Unbreakable. So she couldn't go for that hook. That would have been suicide. They're actually going to get a 6-stage 2K
If I'm
out
these
of
two
this.
survivors, I am leaving.
Oh, yeah, no, they're gone. Sorry, Renato. You did so good. Renato, you played so well. Bye. Yeah, no, they're out. you did great.
Cold.
You did great. Keep at it. Keep struggling, buddy. No, bye.
You're cold as ice.
Yeah, no altruism here. They are happy with this result. I bet you right now, Silence is thrilled with this result right now. And I'm not gonna lie, it makes it really tough on Loyalty Survivor coming against Plague because Plague is not gonna be this kind.
Oh no.
All right, everyone, welcome back to Champions of the Fog. We are loading in for trial number 4. Silence is gonna crack out the Plague, and so here's the point scenario in my mind that every time this happens with the 6-stage 2K, it's 16-12 in favor of the survivors. So if the killer gets a fresh hook at everybody, that's 12 alone. But the survivors, if they leave at that point, have 8 to themselves. But if the killer gets a 5th hook for 2 points, that immediately ties the score. So this killer can do literally any number of things to take this back.
Yeah.
And in that amount of time, Ruin's gone.
Ruin's gone, number 1. Number 2, we actually have a sick corrupt on the other side of the map.
Oh, absolutely. That's a great point.
Kind of ridiculous.
That is a juicy corruptive.
Ooh. Milky even, but still.
Looking around, yeah, not
that?
seeing... Yeah, they're holding on this choke point, but nobody's trying to come across it. I think the survivors are just...
Maybe wait now corrupt?
Okay, looks like they will try to run across the choke point now, but... Yeah, they didn't seem super worried about it, honestly.
Huh.
They're gonna drink up already?
Oh.
Well, they do have double apple. They do have access to 3 different fountains. Honestly,
see, Plague is one of those killers that is a lot like if you look at Oni, for example. Obviously, Oni's stronger than Plague in my opinion, but Plague is one of those killers that's deceptively strong like Oni.
Oh no! Oh!
Wow! But almost also not wow at the same time.
I thought they almost got that stun, and David thought they did too, and they're like, nope. That is a start.
That is a start and a half.
They are working on gems on the other side of the map, but at what cost? You just like, what are those 2 guys doing on the ground so early? That's a problem.
Now, if this Plague can get the survivor all the way to basement, which I think might be the play for that,
yeah, no,
even
you just
over and
camp this.
above.
There's no gems done. You camp these 2 for 2. Like, this is game over. Like, this feels like
you do not
game
leave
over.
this situation. Yeah, this is GG.
Yep.
You stand in that shack upstairs or even down here and just you mingle, you know?
Yeah, there is absolutely nothing. Yeah, but I say, honestly, yeah, check the lockers. The worst case scenario is if someone's down here.
As Plague, you don't even have to check lockers.
True. Okay, actually, I thought you only get infected if you interact with it. If you're already in it, do you actually get infected if you're already in it? I thought if it's
here's the thing. I've seen both. I've seen if I'm in a locker that's clean and a Plague just vomits on the locker, I start to get infected. But I've also not been infected. So like I
don't know. Maybe it's changed with time. I don't know. But with the 2
inconsistencies
gens,
by daylight.
with the 2 gens popping on the other side, Plague now absolutely knows that nobody's there.
Yep.
I think this is game over. Yeah,
and we already have a sick 3 gen on this side. Like
Like, let me put it this way. The killer, as of right now, I don't see how the survivors get them out of the basement. This is already 6-stage 2K.
Yeah, this is a 3K or a 3K with hatch. But even then,
they're actually just gonna play aggressively here. Go and take their puke. They have the amount of time to hold this down now. Survivors definitely cannot get anybody out of the basement. Yep. And you even see the survivor worth chasing. Honestly, you've got 10 points right now. You've got 2 survivors with 2 stages. That's 10 points. Oof. You go over here, you chase this guy down, it's over. One survivor back, that is 11 points. Look at this, what I'm talking about. This is the micro play.
That's crazy.
Survivors down though.
Oh my goodness.
They are gonna go to the basement for the unhook.
Oh.
Yo, you are so dead, buddy. What an absolutely monstrous showing from the Plague. Oh.
Ooh. But at what cost does that like? Ooh.
Yeah, this is
hard to comprehend because like you never see Plagues play this efficiently.
Well, to be fair, yes, Plague has played absolutely efficiently, but also the survivors, like David peeking out from the basement while they went down in a pallet. Honestly, with that kind of start, I wouldn't have taunted and said, "Hey, come on!" Like I guess to be fair, the survivors do have an insanely bad win con to try and achieve here. You have to be a little bit, aggressive.
Yeah.
But going down under the pallet and being like, "Yeah, come on," and then having David in the doorway, maybe a bit of an overextension on the survivor's part. But again, the win con was going to be
you
tough.
didn't have, yeah. That's rough.
Rough. And that will be 4K3 for Silence's Plague, and they will be taking the W here in round number 4. GG's to Loyalty and congratulations to Silence. And now just going to look around for the Quentin. Or no, is it Quentin? It is Quentin.
It is a Quentin.
Hi, Quentin. Dear goodness, that was...
that was definitely a game.
Actually, you know what? Silence on Killer both times now has just come out the gate swinging with insane aggression and just snowballed. Both this and the Billy game were just a complete snowball.
Oh yeah, amazing starts on both games.
That's crazy. That's absolutely wild.
Like I said, it's the start that dictates everything.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, Silence definitely coming with the strong headspace for the day's game, and that is going to, that's honestly a pretty quick game overall. I think it's going to last maybe, if we didn't include the fact that you got to wait a full minute or so for the survivors to die, this would have been a sub 6 minute game.
Yep.
Absolutely incredible, but regardless, well played to both these teams, and we are going to be taking a short intermission here coming up in just a minute, as we are going to have another game coming up in about 35-40 minutes. So stay tuned for that if you can, folks. In the meantime, we'll be running some replays of today's match just in case you might have missed an earlier trial. But with that said, I'm just still
there's not a lot to say.
Yeah,